Wind, such an essential part of life here in Hawaii. The trade winds help mold society here as we know it, and it continues to impact us on a daily basis. But have you ever stopped to consider what exactly is wind? Well, we're going to find out today on First Alert Weather 101. In the simplest of terms, wind is just the movement of air, and I think a lot of people realize it. But really, there's a lot more to it than just movement. Wind is the movement of air from high to low pressure. That's the difference that is driving this movement. Okay, picture this. High pressure is a big pile of air particles ready to topple over, and low pressure is a void of air particles that needs to be filled in. And air wants to move from the big pile of high pressure, there's a lot of air particles, to the lower pressure where there's more space that they can fill in. And this happens on huge scales, stretching thousands of miles. And here on the islands in the tropics, we typically see high pressure to the north and lower pressure to our south. That's why we see the trade winds coming from a northerly direction. And on the mainland, it's flipped. Higher pressure is to the south and lower pressure is to the north. And this also happens on smaller scales, even in your own home. If there's a pressure difference in between two rooms, air is going to rush to fill that pressure difference and equalize it. You can sometimes feel this if you open the door between two rooms that have different temperatures. Temperature also plays a big role in creating these pressure differences. Think of this, the sun heating up an area, creating hotter air, and hot air rises. So all of that air is going to rush upwards, leaving an area of low pressure below it. And cold air sinks, causing air to sink, creating a pile of air particles, creating high pressure. And the air in the area of higher pressure rushes horizontally to the area of lower pressure, creating the phenomenon we know as wind. That's it for First Alert Weather 101 today. Class dismissed.